Welcome to the Health Solutions for the Wildlife radio show, a radio show dedicated to empowering all computer users to get a solution to the health problems inherent in today's wired life. My name is Adetutu, and I am talking to you from the Vauxhall area of Union Township of New Jersey, here in the United States of America. This issue that we are talking about on this show is the number one health issue for the 21st century. I am a coach, author, consultant, and speaker on health solutions for the wildlife. I help people to understand the wildlife, what goes on in their bodies when they're using computers and or computerized devices, such as cell phones, iPads, and so on. You never thought those were computers, right? But they actually are. This radio show is taking place at 6 p.m. today and will take place every Friday evening unless there are programming changes. We will continue where we left off last Friday. If you have not been listening to the broadcasts, I urge you to go back and listen to prior episodes after this one so you can fill in the gaps. I will first like to remind us of some foundational facts which I will keep on repeating each broadcast to help keep us focused. Okay? First off, all of us work for a living, either for others or in our businesses, and our intention is to do so to live. However, because of the ignorance about the wildlife we are all living, its effects on human health, and the preventative and management measures that must be in place to minimize it, many of us are really working for a living to die, or at best live damaged lives. Secondly, the adage knowledge is power is perhaps truest in the issue of health solutions for the wildlife. You must, however, first obtain the knowledge to access its power. Thirdly, computers are here to stay. We have so become dependent on them that humans will continue to use computers until our maker rescues us from what we have unleashed upon ourselves. Fourthly, the computer is a dangerous tool like a knife, and just as we have to learn to use the knife in such a way that we're in the driver's seat all the time, so we must do with the computer. And as losing control to the knife is suicide, so is losing control to the computer. The fact that we have globally collectively decided that the best way to build a global economy is by destroying nature and trying to fix it, a feat we have no ability to do, is actually evidence of the fact that we have a global mental problem. Consequently, on these shows, I'll be giving the audience an understanding of the various aspects of the wildlife and the health consequences, as well as the solutions provided in nature by our maker to help us. Last week, we started a conversation about the contribution of computer use to the weight gain and obesity dilemma that many people face. We learned some introductory facts about this topic. First, in today's world's discussion about the subject of obesity, there is a noticeable silence about the contribution of computer use to this health problem. We learned that computer use is a low body part exercising activity. Most parts of the body are static while using computers. Only the fingers and the arm move most of the time, which is a recipe for weight gain, since most of us spend so much time in this activity. In addition, computer use is highly stressful for the body, using up our stress handling capabilities, resulting in a shortfall. In addition, the stress is not the kind our bodies are coded to produce or deal with, making it produce more stress-related biochemicals, such as cortisol, which have been shown to be complicit in weight gain. An added problem is that computer use makes us over-absorbed and addicted to its use, to the neglect of everything else. Consequently, parents can become negligent with parenting, allowing their children to overindulge in foods that promote obesity, and or sit in front of the computer for a long time without thinking that they need to get them to get off the computer. because they themselves are addicted. Remember that computer use depletes the production of biochemicals that enable us to recognize the implications of our actions. Consequently, bad decisions can seem good. In addition, computer use depletes the biochemicals that enable us to take action. So computer users find themselves procrastinating a lot, especially about things that will be personally beneficial. The biochemicals that enable us to have empathy are also depleted. In fact, the biochemicals that enable us to develop and manifest the various virtues are depleted. Yeah, that is true. The biochemicals that enable us to develop and manifest the various virtues that we need to operate a balanced human life are depleted, which is why people become so engrossed in virtual lives. They begin to live them in real life, resulting in wrong decisions and mental health and relationships, as well as communication issues. All this puts people, especially children, because they're entirely dependent on the good decisions of others, at risk of obesity when their parents are avid computer users. Okay. In recent years, the First Lady's Let's Move initiative has been able to reverse some of the bad parenting effects, as children at least are able to eat good food in school, and more emphasis have been placed on outdoor activities and exercises in the school curriculum to encourage children to move and put down the computer, even when their parents are negligent in these issues. This is where we will stop today, and next week we will temporarily conclude our discussion on this topic. I cannot overemphasize the need to go back and listen to prior episodes, even if you have been around every week. We humans need to hear things many times before they become sufficiently coded into the database of our hearts for us to take actions concerning them. To get more understanding of these issues, please get a hold of my books, starting with the first one, Lessons I Learned the Hard Way. In actual fact, I have a book specifically on obesity. So if you go online to Amazon.com or to my website, you can get a hold of this book. I have written 15 books so far, and they're all available at Amazon.com in print and in ebook format for most ebook readers, including Kindle, iPad, Sony, and so on. I wish to state that my website www.foodsthathealdaily.com is now up and running perfectly again. The name is a combination of 4 words. Foods, Foods, that, That, heal, Heal, daily, Daily. That is Foods, Heal, Daily.com. Foodsthathealdaily.com. Again, that is foodsthathealdaily.com. www.foodsthathealdaily.com. There you can find more information. You can also direct people there, as well as purchase my books through the book gallery on that site. Also visit my blog, leave your comments, and sign up for the newsletter. Remember to go through the various articles. I have actually written quite a number of them over time, and the articles are all free to access. So go there and get in the information you need. I have a second website currently in the repair mode, www.computeragehealthrisk.com. And I think 2 more websites beside that. I'm trying to get all this information out to people in every way possible. So I'm trying to put up like about 4 or 5 websites. Okay. And as each one becomes available, I would inform us about it on this show. Meanwhile, go to www.foodsthathealdaily.com for all your information. Come by again next week. If it's Friday at 6 p.m., it is time to learn more about the wired life and how you can protect yourself. Contact me by email at adetutuijoshe@gmail.com. That is my first and last name @gmail.com. ADETUTUIJOSE computerblessings@gmail.com, or you can use computerblessings@gmail.com if you prefer. See you again next week. Meanwhile, share this broadcast with all you know in every way you can. Share the YouTube video link, let it go viral, and let the media begin to talk about this issue, and let there be a national and global conversation that saves many lives, including yours. Thank you, everybody, and good night.